The 2025 NBA draft is stacked. Hype is literally everywhere, and almost everyone's eyes are on Cooper Flagg, the high-flying, shot-blocking prodigy who's already being compared to the best of the NBA. On paper, Cooper Flagg looks like the next face of the NBA, but what if the next GOAT of the NBA isn't him?
And picked off. Flagg on the attack with a slam and a foul!
There's another name quietly climbing. A player with the poise, the vision, and the power to take the league to the next level. He doesn't need the spotlight because when he steps on the court, you feel it. In this video, we will break down why the 2025 draft might not belong to Flagg, but to the rising star who might just be the real future of the NBA. So watch till the end, because sometimes legends build their legacy in silence until it's too loud to ignore. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel or you'll have 100 years of bad breath. Before we get into who that player is, let's be real. Cooper Flagg is hyped for a reason. He's a 6'9" unicorn who's got bounce, vision, lockdown defense, and a highlight reel that looks like it was AI generated. Since he reclassified to join Duke a year early, the buzz has been non-stop. Most kids at 17 are worried about prom, but Flagg was pulling up to Cameron Indoor as the most anticipated freshman since Zion Williamson and somehow still exceeded expectations. He didn't just ball out, he went nuclear. Flagg averaged 19.2 points, 7.5 boards, and 4.2 dimes, and basically stacked every National Player of the Year trophy like it was a casual weekend flex. He took Duke to a 35-4 record and a Final Four run, and suddenly people weren't asking if he would go #1 in the draft, they were asking if he would be the next face of the league.
Here come the Cats. KJ Lewis puts it up. Cooper Flagg.
And let's not forget the draft lottery twist. The Dallas Mavericks, with just a 1.8% chance, pulled the luckiest rabbit out of the hat and landed the #1 pick. That alone turned Flagg's draft journey into a headline-grabbing fairy tale. Twitter literally broke because of the recent hate around the Luka Doncic trade. Now, fast forward to today, the Mavs are not entertaining trade offers, and insiders say he's not just their guy, he's their future. They're betting everything on this 18-year-old phenom to instantly contribute to high-stakes playoff games, not grind it out on a rebuilding team. But here's where it gets even crazier. NBA executives are throwing around comparisons like Jason Tatum, Scottie Pippen, and Kawhi Leonard. No pressure, right? Not for Flagg. The dude was dominating grown men at 16, making the Team USA U17 roster and casually winning gold medals like it was just summer camp. So yeah, everyone thinks Flagg is the best because he checks every box. Talent, mindset, resume, aura. But who is this guy that is going to take over the league? Meet Dylan Harper, a 6'6" two-way guard who can lock you up on defense and then casually drop 25 on your head. And this is not just some random name floating in the 2025 NBA draft pool. This kid has got basketball in his DNA. And that's not a stretch, because you know who his father is? Ron Harper. Yeah, the dude with 5 NBA rings and 15 seasons under his belt. But it doesn't stop there. His mom is a baller too. She hooped in college, and his brother Ronald is in the G League. Dylan was clearly built for this.
Preseason pick for SEC Player of the Year. Harper goes strong and finishes.
And here's the kicker. Harper is not just living off his last name. He's been schooling defenders since high school. And by the time he hit Rutgers, it was game over. He's a consensus 5-star recruit, which is just a fancy way of saying, yes, scouts agree that this guy is the icon. Dylan's not just here to participate, he's here to take over. Smooth handle, high IQ, and ice in his veins, he reads the court like he sees it in slow motion. And sure, the spotlight's all over Cooper Flagg right now, but while everyone's watching him, Dylan Harper is getting scary good. He's got that calm confidence of someone who knows that he doesn't need to talk. His game will do that for him. Okay, so Dylan is good, but what makes him better than Flagg? Well, Harper is a 215-pound freight train with a joystick handle, freaky body control, a basketball brain passed down from NBA legends, and the kind of edge that screams future franchise player. So we're not talking about your average playmaker with upside here. Because this guy is a walking mismatch, a combo guard who can slice through defenses like butter, bully smaller defenders like a linebacker, and then drop a slick dime before you even realize he was there. He's not just checking boxes, he's erasing the whole scouting report and writing his own. Just think of Dylan Harper as a my player from NBA 2K. You max out the frame, give him a bag of elite counters, crank the IQ slider up to 99, that's what you're getting. His ability to switch speeds gives off NASCAR vibes. And when it comes to shot creation, he moves like a mixtape player with pro-level polish. Add him to the already talented San Antonio Spurs with guys like Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox, that's a team that can compete for championships for years. And we all know you can't be the GOAT without championships. But let's not forget the stats. 19.4 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.4 steals on 50, 35, 80 shooting. Mind you, that's at Rutgers.
Dylan Harper, the buzzer! Hello, how do you do?
Not exactly known for pumping out NBA-ready superstars. Now imagine this dude in a system with real spacing, elite shooters, and NBA-level coaching. That sounds scary. But it's not just about the numbers. It's the feel, the way he manipulates defenders like he's playing chess and they're stuck playing checkers. He's got that rare combo of strength, fluidity, and patience that screams lead guard of the future. He's reading defenses, baiting them, then flipping the switch and blowing past them with hesitation and crossover so smooth it makes defenders want to tap out. And we haven't even started on defense. Harper's got the instincts, the off-ball timing, the get-in-your-jersey intensity. He doesn't chase steals, he hunts them. The NBA is always thirsty for two-way guards with size, and Dylan fits that mold like a glove. Look, this is not a knock on Flagg, but while the media plays favorites, real hoopheads know what time it is. The league is trending toward versatility, oversized guards who can score, facilitate, and defend. And Dylan Harper is tailor-made for that reality. So, while everyone is pointing at Cooper Flagg and calling him the next great one, don't be surprised when it's Harper who ends up being the best player in the class. And this wouldn't be the first time the NBA script flipped at the last minute. Just think about DeAndre Ayton, the NBA-ready big man from Arizona. He was supposed to change the league overnight. But who really became the heartbeat of the class? Luka Doncic. Same class, less hype, more takeover. Remember 2007? All eyes were on Greg Oden. But who emerged from the scene? Kevin Durant. And we all know the generational scorer he is. Think back to when Andrew Wiggins was touted as the next LeBron, but who ended up with the MVP? Joel Embiid. Though Embiid sat out his first 2 seasons due to injury, he ended up outshining Wiggins in the long run. So, although Wiggins was the headline, Embiid became the legacy. So, while Flagg has got the headlines and the championship-seeking Mavericks, history whispers something else. The best player doesn't always wear the crown first. What do you think about Dylan Harper? Can he be the next big thing in the NBA? Share your thoughts in the comments below, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more NBA content.